Welcome to Weird Science, and this week we're going to be concentrating on hydration and dehydration. You're going to need tapioca pearls. I only found small pearls. Large pearls will work better. Backing up, think about some of the foods that you have around you that when you add water, it becomes something a little different, like elbow pasta and rice. So let's get your materials ready. A saucepan, water, food coloring, and the tapioca pearls. First, fill your pot halfway with water. Add food coloring. I did probably about 15 to 20 drops of food coloring. You can see the bright, vibrant color. Have an adult help you with this process as you're going to be using the stove. You'll want to put it on high and wait for it to come to a boil. Once it's come to a complete boil, you'll start to see the bubbles. In that time, you'll need to drop it down to a medium heat. Open up your tapioca pearls, look at how tiny, and dump a couple handfuls into the pot. I think I did 3 just for safe measure. You'll be amazed at how much it will make. Allow it to boil at a low boil for a few minutes. You'll start to see the pearls floating to the top. When that happens, you know that they're ready. I had a mesh strainer ready at my sink, and I use this to go ahead to dump the water out. It'll be important to make sure that you rinse the pearls after their coloring runs clear in the water. This will help when you combine the different colors later. You won't have color bleed. Wow, it's such a sticky, weird consistency. Well, let's go try another color. Filling the pot again about halfway with water and adding several drops of my blue food coloring this time. Putting it on high and having it boil. Once it got to boiling, dropping it down to medium heat and again, dropping a couple handfuls of the tapioca pearls. Once they floated to the top, I was ready with my strainer. And again, rinsing with cool water until the water ran clear so the colors don't mix. I am putting them all inside of a clear container. It's a glass container with a rubber top. It'll be fun to play with. All right, guess what? Time to move on to another color. Yep, going with yellow this time. So water, several drops of yellow food coloring. Once it came to a boil, dropping in another couple handfuls of the tapioca pearls and dropping the heat down once it came to a boil. Here we are again. It really happens pretty quickly, honestly. Rinsing it and then putting it into that glass container where I will store all of them. All right, my fourth and final color that I'm going to attempt in this process. Water, the green food coloring, and coming to a boil. Once it came to a boil, dropping the temperature to medium heat and a couple hands of the tapioca pearls. Once you see those floating to the top, you know what to do. Get that cool water ready and your strainer ready and drain them. Now, if you had large tapioca pearls, they would really pop open a lot bigger than you see here, but this still is a lot of fun. And thinking about dehydration and hydration. If something's dehydrated, it's hard and it doesn't have enough water. It stays more like a solid. Check it out. Weird Science.